Hello guys, today we shall see how to install a Tomcat 10.1.29. But before going to install Tomcat 10.1.29, let me tell you the reason why I chose only Tomcat 10.1.29 because it is the stable version as on today. As on today means 12th of September. So what I mean to say, if you look at this chart, what is the stable version? So if you look at this chart, the Tomcat 11 is in beta version. So latest Tomcat version, if you visit tomcat.apache.org, which version.html, and just observe or pay attention to the Apache Tomcat version, that is Tomcat 11.0.x, which is the latest release version of 11.0.0.m24, which is a beta version, and it supports 17 and later versions. So it's still under development, not released fully to the development community. So hence I chose to install a 10.1.29 and which supports Java 11 version, 11 or 11 plus versions. And it works based on Servlet 6 specifications and JSP 3.1 specification with the expression language specification which is of 5, WebSocket specifications which deals with the 2.1, authentication specifications with 3.0, and Tomcat version, latest release version, and supported JDK versions. Similarly, you can go with the remaining versions and their supported Tomcat as well as their supported Java versions. Also, you can look at the end of life for Solid 5 with the Tomcat 10.0.x, which is suspended now, superseded now, which support JDK 8 and later versions, so which was end of life, which reached to the 2022. So you can take the help of this blog, which has been provided by the tomcat.apache.org. Okay. Based on this, you can choose which version to be installed based on your requirement, and you can fulfill your development work. So let me go to my tasks that how to install the Tomcat. So first of all, before going to install and download the Tomcat, let me have the brief overview about the Tomcat. So how to install an Apache Tomcat 10.1.29? As I told earlier, it's a stable version as on today that I'm installing on my system. However, 11 is also available, but it is in beta. It is in beta. It is in beta version, so I'm not giving the preference to install Tomcat 11.0.1 YAM24 beta version. So I will install 10.1.21, which require JDK 11 and later versions. Fine. So let's see what is the Tomcat. It is a Java-based web server software. Its vendor is Sun Microsystem, but Sun Microsystem later on it has been acquired by Apache Foundation and is under control of Jakarta. So creator is Mr. James Duncan Davidson. He is the creator of this whole Apache Tomcat. Default port number after installation, you can access the Tomcat by using the 8080. As I told earlier, these are the versions of Tomcat. Latest is 11.0.024, which is a beta. It is compatible with the JDK 17 and later, and is not stable as on today. So hence I am not installing. I will be installing 10.1.29. It is compatible with JDK 11 and later. And it is stable version with the 12th of September 24. However, there are some older versions. It is Tomcat 9, Tomcat 8, and Tomcat 7. And with this Tomcat 8987 can be installed with the JDK compatible with 1.8, 1.7, and 1.6. Once you install a Tomcat, you will find a Servlet container in a Catalina, catalina.jar, which is a jar file that represents a catalina.jar. Jasper to identify a Servlet container, to identify a certain JSP container, you can take the help of Jasper. Its alias name for JSP container, that is Jasper, and its jar file represent, that is jasper.jar. So to download Tomcat, you need to visit this tomcat.apache.org. Don't worry, I'll provide the same link in the description. So I think I already opened this Tomcat. Yes, this is the page, and you can refer the documentations. They have given some beautiful notes. Users of Tomcat just aware that it has moved from Java EE to Jakarta EE EE as a part of transfer of Java EE in Eclipse Foundation. So the primary package APIs has changed from javax to Jakarta, javax to Jakarta. So please take care while working with your Java application, Java web applications, while working with the Servlet and JSPs. So earlier we used to import javax.servlet interface. Similarly, to import generic servlet, we used to get the help of javax.servlet.generic servlet. Similarly, to work with the HTTP servlets, we used to import from javax.servlet.http servlets. So, but this Tomcat 10, Tomcat 10 was implemented based on Servlet specification 6, and this 6 has been provided by Jakarta EE. Okay, formally it's a Java EE, but now it renamed as a Jakarta EE. So hence their package name has been migrated to javax to Jakarta dot star. So I will go through that once it is installed. And based on requirement, you can download. So I'm downloading this link, uh, 32 or 64-bit Windows Service Installer. You can download this zip file, tar file, whatever you feel. Once you just download it, hit the click. Just click it here and download. I'm saving into my desktop. So let me go to my stored location. So here you can see a Tomcat 1.2.9, and these are also Tomcat installation, but they are in the form of zip file. So once you extract this zip file, you will get these packages, these libraries. But I'm not looking for this. I'll go with my own. Just now I downloaded Apache Tomcat. So run as administrator, hit right click. Yes, I wish to install other than C drive. I agree. So I wish to install all service startup, NetUse, host manager, and examples. Also, I wish to install. So I'm installing full. So you can choose normal minimum, but I will choose full here. Okay. If you choose normal, it will go with the basics, that necessary core component, service menu, documentation manager. But I will suggest you to go with the full. So it has been selected as a full. Then hit the next button. If you look at here, it has not shown the path where it is installing. These are licenses. You can read all licenses. Meanwhile, I'm skipping all the licenses. Okay, agree. Hit the next button. Server shutdown port. I don't care. So by default, HTTP connector port number is 8080. You can, as I told you earlier, default port number for Tomcat is 8080. So you can see here, by default port number is 8080. But meanwhile, I will change to somewhere like 2020, 2024, 2024. Create shortcut for all users, and I'm giving the username and password is admin, and password is boss. So I entered username as admin and password is boss. Hit the next. So it is asking me for, please select any JDK which is above 11 above. So I do have already installed JDK 19. I don't need. If you have any other versions that you want to pick, you can pick. Hit the next. Where it should be installed? No, I don't want to let it install in C drive. It should install in D drive. So here I change to D drive and let it create a program files. So I'll give this path, shift home, copy. Let me paste it here. I'm installing in my, so I'm changing the path, installation path. So I'm installing into D drive with Apache Software Foundation Tomcat 10.1. Okay, and hit the install button. You will simply start extracting all the files. Okay, that's it. I don't want to run Apache Tomcat. I don't need to see the README. Finish. Now, just it is a time to now the Tomcat just installed successfully. I installed my Tomcat successfully, but let me check if it is running perfectly or not. For further information, you can refer forums. So I already my Tomcat is installed. I have changed the port number. I have changed the port number. The port number, default port number two, port number two, 2024. Default port number. That was it was 8080. Okay, and I set the username for my case. Username is admin and password is DOS. You can add your own password, no matter. Fine. So I already installed. Okay, I already installed my JDK. I downloaded the installer. Let me start the server. So go to my Windows, this PC, Tomcat, Apache Software Foundation. Yes, continue. You can see here I install here in D drive Apache Software Foundation Tomcat 10.1.10.1, and here you can see here. And to start the server, just go to bin directory. Go to bin directory. Directly you can start from here. Let me add this to this path. Uh, Go to installation directory where you install. Okay. So I jumped here, and then where is that my folder? So just right click and hit the run as administrator. Yes, hit the allow button. As you can see, if it is not visible to you, let me increase the font size of the server shell. Edit. How do I increase, maximize, minimize properties? So where are the fonts? So fonts are there. Fonts. I'll change the font to somewhere 20, like bold. Then colors and combination, I will go layout. Width, window size. Let me increase the window size so that you can have better visibility. Height also I'll increase. Okay, this is more than enough. So I'll go to background color, screen text. I'll make it as a like new and screen background for white. So you can have clear view. So you can refer here. My HTTP. Just now I set the port number. You can see here HTTP-neo. My Tomcat is running on the port number called 2024. Okay, fine. And it is installed on a deployment directory called D colon Apache Software Foundation Tomcat WebApps root. Okay, fine. So if you get this console, means it is running fine. It is setting some command line arguments. So leave it. Let's bother about this. It is giving the log server name, version name, Windows 11. OS version is 10. Architecture is AMD 64, and it is using my Java homies, C program files, Java, JDK 19. So it is giving me all basic information. The server name is 10.1.29. Apache Tomcat 10.1.29 and JDK is JDK 19. Okay, these are my basic system information. OS version Windows 11 and server version is 10.1.29, and my server running on the port number called 2024. So it's time to check whether the server is running up properly or not. Just go to the localhost Hit 2024. If you get this screen means yes, your Tomcat is working fine. If you get this screen, your Tomcat is working absolutely fine. Okay. Just click the manager app. It will prompt username and password. I entered admin. Password is boss. Hit the sign in. Okay. And once you hit the sign in, you can see the admin console and you can refer the various examples. Various examples like a solid example. This is a solid example. You can check how it works. Hello world executes. So if I execute, this is a hello world example. This is localhost 2024 example, solid hello world example. And if you can see the source also, hello world solids. As I told you earlier, it uses Jakarta.solid. It is not a javax.solid. So it is based on the specification. The specification for Tomcat 10. It uses Jakarta Enterprise Edition 10. So its Enterprise Edition version is 10. So it is not a javax.solid. It is a Jakarta.solid. Similarly, it works as it is. Not a great deal. Then we shall see some more examples how we can develop the applications. So I can call these are the applications that you can check. Some of the JSP applications also you can see here. Request info. You can see a request info. It is a get request. Example is example servlet request info. Protocol is HTTP 1.1. Path info is null. And running on my local machine, so that's what it is 0.0.0. All the MAC address and colon 1. So like this, you can have various examples. You can see here. You can work with the cookies also, request parameter also, sessions also. So let me add the session. Maybe my name is value of a session. Let me add Dr. Bosle. Okay. Submit. I'm submitting the sessions. The following data is in your session. That is session name, the key and value pair. Name is parameter is session, parameter is name. The value is Dr. Bosle YH. And I wish to get the session. Session attribute, session value. So even if I refresh, continue, my session still exists. So the last access time is 17 September 12th of 2024 and time is 5 o'clock 16 minutes 31 seconds as per IST. And if I refresh, you should able to find the same values in my session. I'm hitting the refresh button. Continue. So it is now 5 o'clock 16 minutes 56 seconds. Again, if I hit the refresh, continue. So 5 o'clock is 17:21. So these values exist in my sessions. So let me add some name, college, or you can call institute, CSMSS, Chhatrapati Shahu College of Engineering. Hit the submit. So you can find two values in my sessions. One is college institute, that is CSMSS Chhatrapati Shahu College of Engineering, and one more name is uh, Dr. Bosle Yogesh. Let me add one more session. Suppose if I take city name, city Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Submit. You can find city name is Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Similarly, you can use these values while performing the session tracking and session management. Okay. College code. Let me add college DT code. If I add here 2533, submit. So these are some of the examples of a session management. State Maharashtra. Hit the submit. So these values are still exist in my sessions even though if I change my page. Hit the page, submit. Yes, these all the values are still exist in my sessions. URL encoded. So foo.bar, you can see here value, data values foo.bar, URL value foo, data name, and value is bar. Okay, so in this way you can able to try, you can try various examples which are already available. Similarly, you can try for JSP examples, you can try for WebSocket examples. These are some of the JSP examples. You can try functions, basic arithmetic operations, implicit objects, execute, let me execute some other applications. True, false. So you can check the less than, greater than, JSP 2.1, 2.0 expression language, EL, JSP EL. Fine. Apache Tomcat, WebSocket, Eco, chat example, multi-layer snake example, multi-layer drawboard examples. You can try all these examples, chat example. You can chat here. Some socket programming, you can open the socket, guest has opened the sockets. So these are the some examples. Press an arrow key to begin. So let me press the arrow key. In this way, you can play as uh, any game. Okay, still running. So guys, so that's it about how to install and how to test your web applications. In next session, uh, we shall see about what can I say? How to create a Java applications, how to create a Java web application that will be deployed in my Tomcat server. So first Java web applications with solids, but please keep in mind up to JDK, up to Java EE, we used to work with the Java EE 9. We used to work with the javax.solid, javax.solid, javax.star package. But from Jakarta EE 10 version onwards, please you should use Jakarta.star. You should use Jakarta.star package. Just see the proof whether these are existing or not. So let me go to my installation directory. This is my bin. I'm going back. I'm moving to my lib folder. Search for catalina.jar, solid.jar. Where is my Catalina solid API? So I'm hitting the solid API. Just open the solid API by using your any one of the uncompressor. So I'm opening with the WinRAR. So here you don't find the Java package. You can see here. This is Jakarta. Under this Jakarta, you will find solid. Under this solid, you can able to find out all the interfaces and classes. So here is solid interface as I highlighted here. Java Jakarta dot solid dot solid. Let me add here. Earlier it was javax dot solid dot solid. It's an interface. It's an interface. Okay. But in the case of Jakarta, we'll work with Jakarta dot solid dot solid. Still it is an interface. Still it is an interface. They have not changed any code, but they have worked with the package naming conversation. So similarly, you can find here javax.solid solid. It is abstract class. Don't worry, I will open shift home, and here also I will open. This is also abstract class, but instead of javax, just change to jkrta. And to work with the javax.solid you can able to work with the generic solid. Generic solid already we did. HTTP solid, let me show you. HTTP solid. So you will find a package called http solid. It is a abstract class. This is also abstract class. But in the case of Jakarta, just you need to change Jakarta. Similarly, you can go with the HTTP solid request. HTTP solid response. And here in this case, and some other libraries, guys. Means my intention is to tell you that just to show you that how it has been changed. So instead of javax, just change it to Jakarta. Okay, let me prove that this already I showed a demonstration about this interface Jakarta.solid.solid. Let me show the generic solid also. Let me show the HTTP solid also. So you will have clear view, clear idea where it is, where these are implemented in the case of solids. Okay. So let me go to my WinZip already implemented Jakarta dot. You can see here. I'm opening Jakarta, then solid, and you can find here solid somewhere. Solid.class file. It is an interface. Again, you'll find here generic solid. So let me open my generic solid. Okay, I'll open parallel along with you so that you can have the clear view where I'm moving now. Okay, so let's search for the generic solid. So this is your generic solid class. Okay, in Jakarta.solid, you can see there are two classes. One is interface and one is classes. Solid is an interface and generic solid is a abstract class. And let me move to now next this package jakarta.solid.http solid. So search for subpackage is http. Under this HTTP, search for HTTP solid request, and HTTP solid response. So here you can find HTTP solid. Okay, it is an abstract class. Similarly, you can find HTTP solid response and HTTP solid request. So please, while working with the Java Jakarta EE, sorry again I'm calling Java EE, Jakarta EE, you need to input Jakarta.solid. Jakarta.solid. Fine. In the next session, we shall see about how do I able to work with the new application. So these are the minor conversion changes from Java EE to Jakarta EE 10, 9 to 10. In the next session, we shall see about Java first Java applications. I did not explain anything new. These are the specifications which has been provided by. If you visit this link, I will add the link here so that you can have the clear view from where I gathered all these responses. Let me open that link. Yes, you can find these links here. Yes, you can refer these links. Okay, Apache Tomcat application that run on Tomcat 9 earlier will not run on Tomcat 10 without changes. So Java EE based Java Enterprise Edition based application designed for Tomcat 9 and earlier may be placed in the Catalina base web apps JEE directory, and Tomcat will automatically convert them to Jakarta EE and can copy them to WebOps directly. So this conversion is performed using Apache Tomcat migration tool. You can find this link. It is also available as a separate download for offline use. So these are the declarations which has been provided by Apache Tomcats. These are not my statements. So also you can find these statements here. You can find these statements here in users of Tomcat 10 onwards should aware that as results of the move from Java EE to Jakarta EE as a part of the transfer of Java EE to the Eclipse Foundation, the primary package of all the implemented APIs, has changed from javax.star to jakarta.star. So this will almost certainly require code changes to enable application to migrate from Tomcat 9 to Tomcat 10 and its later versions. So you can find a migration tool here also, and you can download its installers. Fine, guys. So in this way, you can able to install and you can able to run. And these statements I mentioned here. So then we shall see this package information. Okay, fine. So in next session, we shall see about Tomcat 9 based, Tomcat 10 based Java web applications. Fine. Thank you. So here I will use Jakarta.star so that you can have clear view, clear idea. Okay, fine. Thank you guys. Thank you.